morning and welcome back to Living on a UK State Pension. My name's Tanya, I'm 69 years old, and for the next 5 days I'm going to be living on my UK State Pension and saving my civil service pension to put back some much needed money into my savings from my renovation overspend and the furniture I bought like this. Just wanted to have a quick chat with you because we're coming to the time of year, aren't we? Christmas presents. I know. Some people have been banging on about it for months already. Lots of Christmas trees up in homes. I don't understand it. I've never ever put my Christmas tree up until the first weekend in December. This year might be the exception to the rule because of wanting to film it, but other than that, no, it doesn't go up. I'm old school. I mean, I can remember, I'm sure our decorations didn't go up till Christmas Eve. We used to make paper chains that, went round the wall and bits that went across from corner to corner. Now everything is so classy, shall we say. And I can always remember the bulbs going out and Dad having to twist every single bulb because you had a fuse bulb amongst the whole lot to check that. And oh goodness, yeah. I mean, the first bulbs were about 1.5 to 2 inches, weren't they? And then they've gradually got smaller. And now, on a small reel, you get over 1,000 lights, won't you? I bought some new ones, as you saw in my shopping reel at the start of this with my other purchases as such. My granddaughter knew what she wanted. She sent me the links for it. I've sent for it. It's here. It's in the cupboard. My grandson, their brother and sister, my youngest daughter's children, said he wants money. He's 20. He just wants money. So he's sorted. The other 2 grandsons, I'm still waiting to hear, as well as my 2 daughters, what they want. The other day reminded me, I was Googling some new makeup for myself, for mature skin, shall we say. And I put some things in the basket and then I left it. I came off the site. And before I knew it, I'd got a message, as in, did you know? It came up because I'd given them my email, but I'd left the site. I got an email to say, oh, there's some things in your basket that you haven't checked out. Make sure you have checked them out. So I ignored it. And then I got a 15% off voucher sent to me from them. And this sometimes works. Put things in your basket, make sure they've got your email address, and walk away. Now we've got the Black Friday coming up, so there'll be a lot of companies out there scrambling for business. So it might be just worth walking away from your basket and seeing what happens like that. Because online with this particular person that I was looking at their makeup, it was a 10% off. The email they sent me was 15% off. So it can make a difference, it really can. And you'll probably realise that I've been getting some bits and pieces off Amazon. And I stopped Amazon because they put my price up from $4.49 up to full price. I'd got 50% off for 2 years. And they wrote to me and said, I can no longer have this offer, that I've got to pay full price. So I quickly cancelled it and left it. And I didn't use Amazon for a whole month. But in the background, I was making a wish list of all the things that I wanted on there. They got back to me and they've said that I can have it for £4.49 again. So I'll put the photo on the screen of what they're going to charge me. And yeah, it just shows you that if you're willing to put yourself out and do without for a little bit, they may come back to you with a better offer. So just saying, I've got nothing to lose because it would have been £9.99 anyway. But I could have just bought things here and there and waited for the free delivery to kick in, which I did on one occasion. I waited for the free delivery to kick in and got that. Now, I have paid for something off Vinted, but it's taking so long to get here that I don't know whether I'm going to be able to show you what I've spent this month or next month. Who knows? And just thinking of a couple of dresses for over Christmas. And I purchased one. I'm going back to purchase the other because I wanted to know if it had pockets. And she said, yes, it's got pockets. The pair of shoes that I'd liked is gone, unfortunately. But there's another pair that I like. So I might get them. They're only loafers for winter. I like flatter shoes. I only wear flat shoes, but I like flat shoes in the winter, grippy shoes, just in case it's icy. I do a lot of walking and I don't always wear trainers because I might be going out somewhere. So it's nice to have some comfortable, grippy shoes, even though when I'm dressed up a little bit more. This morning I'm meeting a friend at Manningtree and we're going for a walk. So I've got flats on today and I'm going to get her to do the draw for me. So I've written all the names down on a list. I think we're now up to 3 pages. And yeah, I shall get her to pick 3 names randomly and you'll be contacted. So I think that's it for the chat before I show you some cooking that I did over the weekend. What else? I'm not sure, but I'll let you know. Good afternoon. I've just popped on because I was talking to my friend on Sunday when I met her, and I was telling her about the little leaflet that I picked up this week. And lots of you, a few weeks back, when I did my pre-winter home checks, where I spoke about the reflector panel behind the radiators and checking for drafts and everything else, a few of you mentioned about heated throws. Well, this week, I'll put it on the screen anyway, so it's better. There's a heated throw in the leaflet and it is available from Sunday the 23rd of November. And it's made by Silent Night, ultra fast heat up with 9 heat settings, overheat safety protection and auto shut off after 2 hours. Cost 1p to run per hour. And there is an asterisk next to it which says that the electricity rate of 26.35p per kilowatt was used to work this out. So I had a look at my electric and what I'm paying per kilowatt, and I'm paying 22.75. So it's going to work out less than a penny for me to run it. So I'm going down on Sunday at 10 o'clock and hopefully pick 2 up, maybe even 3, because my friend wants one as a Christmas present. That's her sorted. If I get her one as a Christmas present. Did I mention it's £24.99? Instead of, oh no, there is no instead of. I thought normally they put instead of £49.99 or whatever, but £24.99, and it looks like it's a pale grey, mushroomy colour. Size 120 by 160 centimetres. The reason I'm picking one up is my daughter is buying it for me for Christmas. So I shall drop this off at hers when I see her next and she can wrap it up. She will transfer the money to me. But she said she's going anyway to Lidl on Sunday. So I said, well, ring so we don't end up with hundreds of heated throws, because I think she's going to buy one for herself as well, because she works from home. Well, she actually works from a cabin at the bottom of the garden that's just been insulated and everything. So, yeah, £24.99. Good Christmas present for somebody for £25, isn't it? So my budget book is also out because when I finish doing this, talking to you, I've got to sort out Bertie's insurance. I've always paid yearly, an annual one, but I'm going to start paying monthly from now on by direct debit. I will stop the direct debit after the 12th payment. I shall ring them up and say, look, what is the next price? If not, I'm stopping and going somewhere else, and that's exactly what I will do. I'll put a pause on the direct debit. You do have more control when it's annual, I have to say, but it's reminding yourself when things are on a monthly basis. So I shall do this Bertie's insurance monthly because it gives me a bigger discount than if I pay yearly actually to be on a direct debit. So I shall do that shortly and set that up because his insurance runs out on the 25th, I believe. So not far away. I think that's it. Oh, goodness knows what I'm going to tag on. You know, my videos are bitty, but it's things I've got up to. It's things that I'm doing. So, my life in bits, so to speak. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Right, salmon food prep. In the foil, I'm going to put the tiniest bit of, just to act as a steamer. It won't flavour it in any way. The lemon that I've got, a little squeeze of lemon. That will go in my jar with the limes from the other day, because this is going to be too long to put on the end of the other video, so I shall just continue. Salt and pepper, bit more pepper, maybe, because I do like my flavours. A few garlic granules, just a very light sprinkling. I hope that's enough. There we are, I'm just going to make it into an envelope. So with the top, fold and fold again, which seals it. Now you can do this with greaseproof paper. Hasn't got to be foil. Greaseproof paper works just as well. It's obviously you can knit the foil together. That will go in my air fryer. I'm going to put it in the air fryer 180 for 9 minutes. It says 12 minutes, or always says 12 minutes on the outside of the packet of salmon, but I do 9 minutes and then I check. I don't want it going dry. About an hour ago I popped out into the kitchen. I had defrosted some cauliflower, the last of the cauliflower in the freezer, I believe it is, and I made a quick cheese sauce using the very last of the feta cheese. All I did was put that in a jug with some flour and mixed it round, because there's quite a bit of fat in feta. So I did that. I added a bit of milk, beat that round, added a bit more milk, put it in the microwave, then I added cheddar at the last minute. salt and pepper, a bit of mustard, so that made the cheese sauce. This is now cold, but I need the air fryer for my salmon. I could have done it on the top of the hob in the frying pan, but all I'm going to do is have a little portion of this, and I like my cheese sauce as well done, so I like the flavour. So there we are. This will just go in the microwave, and then the salmon will be served on the side. I was Googling something the other day, and this is my air fryer, as you've seen before. This is my air fryer, Kasori, which I believe is an American make. That's why mine goes up to 205 degrees, whereas most British ones stop at 200. And they now do a 2-tier one. Well, this will be 6 years old at Christmas. Well, about 2 weeks before Christmas, it will be 6 years old. So I may invest in a 2-tier one. I'm going to see how much they cost first. When you open this up, be very careful because of the steam. Don't want you burning yourself. There we are. Just going to get a fork to check it's cooked. Just going to prise it apart a little bit. I can see it's not cooked there. Just in the centre, so I'm going to just reseal it up quickly, put it back in for another 2 minutes on high this time. Right, it's had the extra 2 minutes on 205 this time. Yep, that's perfect. I'll use my slice to pick it up because it is now going to fall to pieces. I used to have a little metal slice. Bertie will have the skin of this. He absolutely adores salmon. There we are. I shall wrap that bit up, put it in there, keep that for tomorrow, and we're good to go. Rice cake, peanut butter, no sugar added, the smooth one from Lidl. It's 100% peanuts, nothing else, no sugar or anything other additives. That's it, peanuts. Half a banana between 2 crisp breads and half a square of black chocolate grated on the top. I couldn't eat all my tea. I put it in the fridge and I'll have it later when I'm hungry. So